Yeah, he's still trying to figure things out with his off-season additions. This is the first time we'll see Robles, Mensah. Yeah, the only change for Ian Fuller. Bel Caputo comes in at the 6th spot for Sigurd Hadley, who took that silly red card last week for throwing the ball over the advertising hoardings. Listen, this front three certainly up there with the best in League One when firing on all cylinders.
Out to live pictures. We are happy to have you along for the ride. Again, Peyton Gallagher with Ross Davenport. The tie on terms is Greenville Triumph and One Knoxville. Green means go. We are underway in South Carolina.
You have to wonder if a persistent infringement penalty, yellow card's coming up.
Widen for Zarokóstas, who's in, it's saved! Rankenburg takes one back.
It was a lovely ball through. You can see Brandon Fricke just caught a little flat-footed, tried to lunge for it. Yeah, it was very much a chess match last Wednesday night. In the middle of the park for the most part, at least. Again, the goals coming mostly on the transition for Knoxville. That last one, just a little bit of sloppy defending from Greenville. It's been a little tighter tonight in the middle of the park. Both teams trying to keep things in front of them.
It's a risky giveaway. Tequila probing and prodding and swiveling his hips. Zarokóstas with threats. Back post ball, Doyle! And in! One Knox! Breeze ahead, just 10 minutes from the half.
Yeah, the first real bits of class we've seen from either team in this game, and it was 3 of them within the space of 5 seconds for Knoxville. A lovely little turn by Tequila here. The cross by Zarokóstas was a gem as well, and then the finish by Mark Doyle. Top class. Leaping over Benton here. Catching Gunther, Rankenburg trying to scramble. It's not been the prettiest of affairs.
Knoxville had 17 in the Open Cup match.
They're already at 12. Sloppy there from Fricke and Bud. Just keep it played up by Benton.
Goaling. Polak ignites the advance. Robles on approach. Unable to filter forward for Chapa Herrera. Brown just get back into the embrace of Polak. A little bit of a faulty first touch. The ball in is beautiful though. Robles punched away by Garibay.
Finally something for the Reedy River Riot to cheer about. It's been a while since they've had anything to do. For a shot on target tonight for Greenville.
Maybe that conjures some inspiration for the home side with 1 minute before the end of this first half. DJ Benton, Chapa Herrera. Slicing wide. Seba Velasquez, a tap dance, and turned over by Stávros Zarokóstas, who's been involved in a couple so far. I think that might be a last warning.
Zarokóstas kicked the ball away after the whistle. I don't think he meant to kick Sebastian Velasquez, but he may have made contact. And there's going to be a yellow card for Zarokóstas. He got away with one earlier, perhaps.
Velasquez is okay. Zarokóstas, he is the 3rd one to have his name taken. He joins Jaheim Brown and Leo Castro, who's no longer involved in the contest after having to come up with injury. And yeah, he just clipped his hand, it looked like.
I don't think he meant to do it. Still shouldn't be kicking the ball away after the whistle anyway. Chance here for Greenville. Connor Evans perhaps to get the delivery. He's a long way away.
Very similar spot that Polak was able to provide. A bit of service that opened things up against Union Omaha right before the half.
Just dropped something about that 5-yard line.
That's a good ball from Evans, very shapely. It falls inside the box for a lead. Doyle gets the angle on it. A little bit of contact, and that'll close the half. Well, it looked like it was a motion towards the dressing room, and yes, it is. That's well done by Mensah. Velasquez and streaming forward. Sievert Haugli bounding in, can't break through and get it off Connor Evans. Evans onto the left, Garibay makes short work of it. Lifted in. Zakowski straight into it. Couldn't pierce the opponent. Greenville need a spark. Settle at the top of the area. Mensa, Zakowski off the woodwork.
It was a lovely touch. It was Velasquez to. Yeah, ball just bounced up on him right as he went to hit it.
Here's a Jacqua. Cut in. And clawed away by One Knoxville. A collision and a reach for the pocket.
That's the wrong pocket. Yeah. The ball was in the vicinity. I can see why the referee studs up at the knee level.
It falls right at the feet of Dien here. Cromartie Smith waiting in the gap. That's where it goes. Cromartie Smith! What a save by Rankenburg!
Stepped up when he's needed to tonight. Gunther, not much he could have done about the goal, but he certainly stopped 2 point-blank range chances either side of the goal.
What does Cromartie Smith have to do to buy one? Slammed up ahead for Mensa, who puts a head on it. Papa Mensa! And cleared off the line! He went for the spectacular. And cool and calm at the finish line. Enough time, in fact, for Jordan Skelton to get in and intervene and secure a full harvest of points on the road for One Knoxville, who take all 3 today against Greenville Triumph.